amazing camouflage to escape predators. Now if they did have a big barb, they again don't really want to use it because it is their last line of defense if they see a predator. But if they did, they would lift their tail above their head a little bit like a scorpion and jab forwards with that barb. So they only really use it as a last line of defense and aren't an aggressive animal at all. Now they have a unique way of feeding. You might have seen when one was on the window before. They've got a mouth on the bottom, but their eyes are on the top. The two holes above their mouth are actually their nostrils. They smell their food with a really good sense of smell, and then they suck it up into their mouths. And they've actually got grinding plates instead of sharp teeth because they're mostly feeding on things that are hard outside and are soft inside. So here we feed them things like puppies, and they get fed up against the wall because they would normally be feeding on the floor of the reef. By feeding them against the wall, they can have the same actions they would have down on the reef floor. That's why they spend a lot of time up there. And then some of the other species of fish we have in here as well. These yellow fish with the white fish, the silvery fish with the yellow fins, the black tips, they're called silver monos. There's a big thread ridge belly there. Red-toothed fish. Headed unicorn fish is some of the biggest fish in here. We've got a few different types of tangs. So you've seen the blue tang, which is dory. You see a yellow one that's similar, that's a yellow tang. We've also got some brown barred tangs, and they're a slightly different colour again. We've also got a crown triggerfish, which is this cool coloured dude at the front. He looks a bit funny. He's got his back to me right now. He's pretty cool. He's got big yellow lips. And if anyone takes a very close look at dory and also some of these other larger tang species that are swimming around and our unicorn fish, they actually have an exposed vertebrae on their sides. Just near the back where they've got the tail section, this is where they have this vertebrae. Now this acts like a surgeon's blade. They're all called surgeon fish for that reason. It's a defense mechanism if a larger fish wants to eat you, you've got blades attached to your back end, they are less likely to want to get themselves damaged. They'll have learned that you equal pain and not want to try and nibble on you too much. So it's a really good defense mechanism they have. Now I think that our honeycomb rays are sitting on top of one of their favourite things right now. If any of you saw a big chunk of fake coral going in, it hasn't got in yet, it might be going in soon. It's filled with a jelly, it's covered in a jelly-like substance. It's got lots of their favourite foods all mixed in. We then set it with this fake piece of coral inside, and all of our fish in here go super crazy for it. It's got all of their favourite treats attached. So it's a pretty exciting feed for them.
Jessie, Mummy's at the back, yeah?
Now they seem to have calmed down a bit, so I think it's towards the end of the feed now. If anybody has any questions they'd like to ask, please feel free to come on over. If you've got any fish that you spotted that you'd like me to try and identify for you, I will do my best. There are a lot in here. Most of them I remember, but there are a few that I